have to do it again. 4 down in the middle order, all the pressure on them now. Still Carlos Brathwaite. You've got that power. If you need that power, but you don't want him coming out until the last 4 or 5 overs, having to do too much work. He can come in and just hit for a short period of time. That's ideal. These two have to form a partnership for a number of overs. Ooh.
Nice cheeky smile from Usman Khan there. Let's have another look at that. Tickled through, I think it fell, dropped just short. Smacked away. Oh, that's a great shot. That's beautiful. Welcome to the crease, Dipendra.
Nice way to get off the mark. Touch short from Hussain, and it got the treatment straight away. Look at that. He was sitting back, sweating on that, and he picked his spot, flat and hard. Much needed boundary. Yeah, enjoyed by the youngsters in the crowd too.
Good running as well between the wickets. This is good from Montreal. 6 off the over, a couple of balls still to go. Staying up very nicely with the run rate. That's never going to be the issue. They've been excellent in this season at building partnerships. 4 plus, 50 plus partnerships. 4, should I say, 50 plus partnerships for the Montreal Tigers. They've been very good in that respect. Ooh, it's a big swing. That's a wide. That appeal from Hussain Talat, ambitious.
Yeah, it's one of those bowlers' appeals so that hopefully it doesn't get caught wide. You see it occasionally. The umpire well above that. Over's gone for 7. 2 deliveries left. Rutherford's 10 off 12, just starting on his innings.
Oh, that stayed very low. That delivery. And big smile of Sherfain.
Face off, it's a little off cutter that stayed low, inside edge. It wasn't far away from the stumps.
He's got a wonderful smile, Sherfain. Lights up the screen. Often smiling. An aggressive Guyanese batter. I think that's where we like to watch West Indians play cricket as well. Lots of laughs, big smiles, enjoyment. That's another good ball. That's a good one to end it. 12 gone, 86 for 4.
Yeah, it was a very, very calm and collected there. Oh, what a delivery. Another slower ball this time. Going another way, a leg cutter. Completely disguised the batter. For the Wolves after 13, 90 for 5. Tigers. Runs are his best, but get them across the line here.
We've still got batting to come. Carlos Brathwaite, Ian Khan can play, so no need to panic yet. But the rate creeping towards 8, and once it gets to 8, it gets to 9 and 10 quickly.
Oh, lovely. Very good bowling. Wicket to wicket, perfect length as well.
It's not the kind of surface where you can knock the ball around easily, so you have to sometimes back yourself with some power. So you have to know your options as a batter.
Oh, or you can just nick it. Very hard to set a field for that.
Might be his option.
That's a very good option here now.
He's driven into the surface from Ahmed's eye. Thick outside edge. Gets a little bit of luck. Dipendra, who's a useful cricketer. He had the support yesterday of Shafane Rutherford, but today his West Indian teammate has gone, so a bit more work to do. There's Big Brathwaite, 4 for today. He might have a bit of work to do with the bat.
Oh, lovely shot, good timing, equally well fielded, but they'll still manage to get back for the second.
Great work in the deep, Hussain Talant. Top class, because that ball was hit like an absolute bullet. So have a look at this. Fired in. Good pull shot, umpire does well. Bit of dancing on ice at square leg, and the fielder does really well.
This is nice. Just slowing down a little bit, just bringing the length back.
With the two ball he's fired through this over, one's been a thick outside edge gone past the keeper, and the second one was a drag down. Pace off.
Again, a quicker delivery. There was an opportunity. He might get a second again. Very good running. 9 from the over after 14, 99 for 5. And with that, I think the umpires are going to go for a strategic timeout.
He's an excellent bowler of the Yorker. You're used to seeing pace bowlers jamming it in, but Chris Green is as good as anyone getting the ball under the bat at this stage of the innings.
Yeah, makes full use of his height, delays his action ever so slightly as well, keeping an eye very closely, keeping an eye on the batter, what they're doing. Very, very tricky bowler to face. Lovely control as well when he bowls those Yorkers. Slightly short, there is an opportunity, but straight to the fielder, just going to be a single.
Looking through the bowling options here, Jeremy Gordon's off, he won't bowl. Colin de Grandhomme's an option. We haven't seen him with ball in hand yet. He's certainly someone who could roll his arm over.
Yeah, they'll have to be very careful who they use and when they use. It's more important.
Tim Southey's got one over. You would think Tim Southey's going to bowl probably 9. Colin de Grandhomme, medium pace, nothing more. Third is inside the ring. Sweepers, deep point, long off, long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg. So into the surface.
Plenty of experience behind him. First ball, chipped straight to the fielder. What a start. What a start by Colin de Grandhomme. The reason he was brought into the attack, picking a wicket in the very first delivery.
Well, incredible shot, really. Have a look at this. It's just a little flick of the wrist. If he had followed through and committed to the shot 100%, that ball would have went into the stands. It's a good catch from Logan van Beek, but the batter will be disappointed. That was in the slot to hit. Just flick of the wrist. Got to go. Lost a big wicket. Shamantha's got to go for 8. 106 for 6.
Again, lovely delivery, slower ball.
But I guarantee you, he's in the sheds now thinking, why didn't I just hit through the line? I'm a tall man, I'm strong. It was there to hit, it really was.
A bit of an off-spinner there. Yeah, absolutely. I think if he went through the shot, that would have landed 20 rows back. That was nicely bowled again. He's not going to give any pace. He knows exactly what he's doing here.
Well, he was never fast, Colin de Grandhomme. Play with this here. The Wolves. De Grandhomme just sneaking it over and picking up a wicket and 3 off it. This is a bonus, an absolute Brucey.
Yeah. The Tigers will have to keep a close eye on their required rate. We said it earlier. Once it starts touching 8, it goes very quickly to 9, 10. Again, Swan cricket very well bowled. No pace given after the 16th over. It's 110 for 6, the Tigers.
That's the end of an over. After 16 overs, 110 for 6. Team taking 34 runs from 24 balls.
4 wickets in hand for the Tigers. It is the captain, Southey, worked away. Just going to be the one, I think. Touching and turning, no, coming back for the second. These fielders are going to have to be on their toes now. A couple of glares towards that fielder, thinking that that should have been only one. Perhaps a little slow off the boundary.
Well, interesting, Tim Southey going to bowl his fourth and final over now. I reckon if that previous over wasn't as good as it was, Southey would have kept one up his sleeve, kept his last over for maybe the 19th or 20th. I think Southey senses push this game out of reach now.
Dipendra on strike. Nicely bowled. Now they're going to have to scream in again. They're looking for two. Dipendra's end. Oh, and he'd taken it. He might have been on his way. Wasn't a clean take.
So he's taking a blow to the thumb here, the left thumb. Usman Khan behind the pegs. It's a good throw. Bullet throw. Carlos Brathwaite always wanted to. Dipendra was always going to the danger end. Maybe a little full, the throw. That's the only thing I will say. It was a fast, hard throw, maybe a little bit full. He probably wanted a couple of foot shorter, but a missed opportunity nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree with that. Should have been. He knows that, I think, as well. Tough for a keeper to take that at that rate.
Yeah, you'll expect to take it as a keeper. He'll be disappointed, but I will say to Usman Khan, as a keeper, you either want the ball on the full or on the half volley, or else 4 to 5 yards so the ball can bounce in. It was just no man's land, really, with the throw.
Just one thing to note is that the keeper Usman didn't really get up to the stumps. That was the problem. He was a bit sluggish, and then only now he started to run up the stumps. So he wasn't balanced. Yeah, the throw was too full, but he wasn't really in the right position set for that attempted throw over the top of the stumps, which wasn't quite there, and he's got a nasty rap on the thumb, not for the first time today. Someone else earlier today got that. Chris Gale.
Well, I've watched Usman Khan bat quite a bit over the last 12 months, and he's a very fine batter. I haven't seen a great deal of him behind the stumps, truth be told, and today he's been a little bit disappointed behind the stumps. These are the wickets. Straight up in the air, in the deep, settles. Chapman, really good catch, excellent work in the deep. Chris Green getting Chris Lynn, great catch, all about the catch right there.
Mud's eye, brilliant from him. Oh yeah. And that just dying, and Shakib going well through that. That was a big wicket. Shakib on his way. Outstanding delivery, that one from Tim Southey. The knuckleball just also died completely, as they're supposed to. Van Beek was caught by Chris Green. Back live now.
Some great catching, Hazy. Really top-class catching. When you're playing it...
Gone nicely. We're going at 11.2 at the death before today. A little bit slower today. And, of course, the Wolves have had an economy rate of 6.5. So it's a nice little finish, this. Variation again from Southey.
It should go down to the wire here. Got to give yourself a chance. As the Tigers, when you were well in control not long ago, you're not in control right now, but what you can say as a batting unit, let's get this game down to the wire. Let's be with a chance. What can we chase last over? 8 runs, maybe. So let's not try and get ahead of the game now. Respect the opposition. Southey's nearly done. Trump card nearly done.
So that last ball was a knuckleball, which really climbed. So it obviously at the seam, really climbed. If it hadn't hit the seam, it just would have really died. Last ball the over, 7 from it at the moment. Brathwaite works it away onside. He's going to look to come back for 2. It's only 2 paces really for Brathwaite. Oh, slight misfield as well. Van Beek's got to get back there to make sure they don't try and get one more. They won't. 9 off the over. That's handy. 17 gone. 119 for 6. And that's a wide. Gronholm is not agreeing, but I wouldn't expect him to at this stage. He saw Dipendra charging down. His first over was really good.
Yeah, medium pace, slower balls. I wonder, could the keeper stand up? I wonder, could Usman Khan get up to the stumps?
Mind you, I'm not sure that was a wide. I think that first one was a harsh call, actually.
Off spin, effectively just bowling off spin. And the batters have absolutely no answers. Taking nothing away from the Grondom, but he's just bowling off spin.
He's read the game beautifully. Last ball of his over. Just on that blue line again, the indicator line, and all they can do is get a single. So he picked up that huge wicket of Brathwaite. That's a massive wicket, and just conceded 4 runs. 18 gone, 123 for 7. The tights, 18 gone. 21 required, now 20 required in 11 balls. That's the equation now. Van Beek, maybe just a fraction below. The Tigers have got themselves in a bit of a tangle. stripes have all mixed up. Dipendra. Oh, he's hit that high. This might be out as well. Green, he doesn't drop many. And he's taken that catch. Fine grab by Green, got the smile on his face also. Falling apart for the Tigers.
Well, the Wolves, they're mauling the Tigers. Logan Van Beek into the surface, asking the batter, hit to the long boundary because I've got protection. I'm backing myself to get my skills right, and I'm backing my fielders to support me. And Chris Green, you're right, he doesn't drop many. Safe in the deep, excellent catch, and the